How is it to meet your other friends who are in normal schools? उनका क्या reaction होता है ये सुन के?
Dude, you're so lucky.
You're so lucky you get so much freedom. Meanwhile, me, look, I have to spend so much time in school.
I have to prepare for exams, I have to do this, I have to do that.
And the main difference between the school, like the traditional school children and homeschooling children, the school children show like a lot of stress.
They're constantly worried.
Independence, freedom and creativity.
Independence, freedom and creativity. Independence भी है, freedom भी है. In case पहली बार आपको समझ नहीं आया, दोनों. I think it's hipsters. It's for hipsters only. I'm saying it's totally free, right? You have to spend no money. Am I right?
No,
No? Why?
you gotta spend some money.
Homeschooling is total time pass.
No. I'll just share a hot take.
Hot take with Isha.
Yeah.
Hello guys, welcome back to CBFE. So in another video we spoke to the mothers of these amazing homeschooled gentlemen. तो मैंने कहा अगर moms से बात कर रहे हैं तो we should also talk to them directly and figure out what homeschooling is. So please say hello to my three new friends. तो first things first guys, please introduce yourselves and tell me कि आप लोगों की life में homeschooling क्या है? What does it look like and how is it maybe hopefully different for the three of you?
Hi, I'm Ishan. I'm 13. Homeschooling for me is customization. Like, you learn what you want to learn and you dive deep into it. And what you don't want to learn, you don't learn.
For example, what do you learn and what do you not learn?
Like, I like science, I like technology. And Hindi is something that I don't like to learn. So I don't do it.
Hindi you don't do only.
Yeah.
But you're learning some other languages apart from English?
No.
Nothing. Only English is going on right now.
Yes.
Okay. And science and technology. So what is science and technology? Mein deep dive. What does that look like?
I find online resources. I look at them, I read them, I watch them. I try to apply them in real life.
So for example, what resources do you use?
I use YouTube videos. I use articles, actual papers
Oh, okay.
written by preeminent scientists.
Okay.
I read them. I try to analyze them. I try to understand them.
Anything like recent? What have you read that you want to share?
I am currently working on CFD simulations.
वो क्या होता है?
That is called computerized fluid dynamics.
Computerized fluid dynamics.
Yes.
So what does that mean?
It is used to simulate airflow around buildings, around objects,
Oh, okay.
like wind tunnels.
So you're reading papers about this and
Yeah, and I am doing it.
Okay. And you're doing what?
And I'm doing CFD.
How?
There are applications to do in which you can do it.
So you can get those softwares and you can
Yes,
experiment
yes.
with that. Nice. What else is happening with you in homeschooling?
Maths.
Acha, maths you're also doing. Okay.
Yeah, I mean like extremely high level maths. It's some maths which is taught in colleges. I'm doing it right now to prepare for different exams.
Oh, okay. What exams are you preparing for?
And there are many such exams for like informatics and computational thinking, which require a different kind of maths that very few people in traditional schooling do.
Acha, okay. These are special exams that you have signed up for
Yes,
and are trying to do.
yes.
Okay, got it. But this is supposed to test your mathematical ability.
Yes.
And at a very advanced level.
Very advanced.
Okay, got it. What else are you doing? What else is
I am.
happening in a common day for Ishan?
I play the piano.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I play different pieces. I'm preparing for Trinity grade 5.
Nice. Okay.
And I like to cycle. I like to.
What does fun look like?
Fun looks like either cycling or listening to music or occasionally gaming.
Cool.
So my name is Akshaj. I'm 15 years old, and for me, homeschooling just means like independence of doing whatever you want, whenever you want, with the end goal of learning something new. So like even like when I was studying for 10th, I was studying on my own throughout the day whenever I get the time, and I had to study quite less than what just children in school were studying. So like time wise, I was getting a lot more freedom to explore other extracurricular stuff.
This is even while you were preparing for 10th
Yes.
standard? How come syllabus तो same होता है तो हमारे पास time कम कैसे लगा?
One thing could be because I was learning quite fast and I was learning by myself, so I did not have to like wait for others to catch up.
Acha.
Unlike in schools, yeah.
So you just finished your course.
Finished my course, yeah.
What else are you doing in homeschooling? What's your day like?
I am currently doing a diploma in visual communication.
Visual communication.
Yeah,
What does
so
that mean?
that includes all of applied arts and commercial arts. So photography, videography, graphic design, typography, art, all of that stuff.
Nice. Acha, I think I saw you sketching also.
Yeah.
earlier. Nice. Okay, cool. What else do you do in the day?
Even
Now
I
that you're not
play-
going to school for 7 hours a day, what do you fill that time
I
with?
play a lot of music instruments. I'm
Okay.
preparing for guitar Trinity grade 3 and drums Trinity grade 7. Yeah, so I practice those quite a bit. And again, time to time I game. Of course, drawing is a part of it.
You guys know each other from before, right? So do you game together also sometimes?
No, not yet.
What different games?
Yeah,
What do you play?
multiple games. I can't say all of them.
I just play Valorant. It is a
Valorant.
it's a popular FPS game. In music also, these guitar and drums, these are the two which I'm learning formally. I also like play keyboard from time to time, and I'm also learning djembe.
Djembe, acha.
Yeah,
The bongo
the
thing.
African drum. Yeah.
Nice. That happens in drum circles a lot. No? I've
Yeah.
gone to those.
So I visit those quite a bit. Whenever they are there, I'm there.
Hi, I'm Agastya. I'm 13 years old. So, a normal day of homeschooling for me is basically self-studying, Suashikshan. So, I need to learn by myself, like through YouTube videos, maybe like supposing I'm solving a past paper, I get stuck. I can ask my parents for help, or if they're too busy doing something, then I can always just look up a YouTube video or look up the mark scheme and see like where am I going wrong, what am I doing wrong. So yeah, it's a great way of learning. Then that way you can understand the concepts better. You can easily understand your mistakes. You can also sometimes while doing so, you can maybe link some real life applications, like what can you do with this in real life.
And what are your interests apart from the usual that school kids get to do? What else are you exploring?
I usually play sports like tennis and swimming, but my main goal is to become a surgeon.
Okay.
So mainly right now I'm focusing on doing my 11th and 12th grade, get good marks, go to a great college, and then go for NEET.
That's the main sort of
That's the
path. you
main
want.
path, the
तुमने भी
main
सोच रखा है
goal.
क्या कि क्या करना है कॉलेज वॉलेज में?
Not very clear, but mostly I will be doing design, like bachelor's in design and then master's in design. But then which major and all that I've not decided yet.
And can you just help me understand? So you're 15 and you both are 13, right?
Yeah.
So 10th standard के exams usually is at this age. Am I right? 15, 16 पे देते हैं ना
yeah.
usually. So have you guys already given the 10th standard exams?
I have given.
I haven't.
You finished 10th.
We
Yes.
both have given.
You've both given and you haven't yet. Have you registered already or not really
No.
planning yet?
I'm not planning yet. I have plans.
Later, 2-3 years later. But you will probably give it, huh?
I will give it.
Eventually.
Not yeah, eventually.
And which board did you do?
I gave NIOS board.
NIOS, okay. And you?
IGCSE.
Acha, you did, okay. So what subjects did you take in the
I took English, Science and Technology, Maths.
science and technology? This is not the usual.
No, it includes the physics, chemistry, bio. all
That is
that.
there also. Okay, and
And I took Psychology and Painting.
so your 10th standard CBSE board exam had painting, psychology, science and
NIOS
technology.
board
With CBSE only, no?
No, it's a different board, completely different board.
But the syllabus isn't the same as the CBSE. Oh.
Syllabus is also different.
So where does the syllabus for this come?
It's coming directly from the like NIOS head, and then they send their own books and all.
Oh, it's different from the
Different,
NCERT
yeah.
curriculum.
And they have like way more independence in how you can give your exams. So the reason I was able to give 1 year earlier is because they have an option to split your 10th and 12th into 2 years, and then the mark sheet will come as one. So you can give 10th first 3 subjects this year, and then next 3 next year, and then together all 6 subjects will come in one mark sheet.
So for my IGCSE, I had taken physics, mathematics, chemistry, biology, and English, and I have continued this through my
In a very strange way, you guys are doing homeschooling, but you're also keeping those board test results in mind, and you're also getting those done by the way.
Those are mandatory basically.
वो करना ही करना है क्योंकि कॉलेज जाना ही है. अगर सर्जन बनना है, डिजाइन करना है, तो you have to do it. You have some options in mind for college?
For college, yeah, I think.
I mean university.
I mean, I know. First of all, undergraduate stuff I'm going to do in India itself.
Okay.
So like I'm thinking some IIT as normal.
Some sort of engineering field.
Some engineering college. Ideally IIT.
So uske liye bhi again you can need those certificates to sit for the exam, right? The eligibility has to be
yes.
there. So tell me guys, what is your opinion on homeschooling right now? How many of you were into normal schools before that? All three of you went to normal schools and then you decided to. So now how do you feel about this decision?
So personally, I feel like it was the best decision of my life. I got so much freedom. I got so much customization of my subjects. It was a literal living hell.
In school?
Heaven.
Oh, heaven. And you left hell and came.
No. School was not hell. Okay, this is heaven, but school was not even hell. It was great. The teachers were teaching me great. I was making friends. It's just that if someone in the school was falling behind, we would have to wait for them to catch up. Oh yeah, I could go at my own pace. My mom would teach me. I would understand. I would learn by myself. So there was nothing stopping me. There was no limiting factors over here.
Yeah, even I feel the same, because in school, all teachers will do is just they'll read you from the textbook, so you can just read it yourself.
Yeah.
And again, there are a lot of variables depending, like if they'll complete the portion in time. So like if they miss a couple of classes or they are re-explaining some stuff which you've already understood, you can just do it yourself and clear it all out. So it's much faster. And again, the same, we have a lot of independence, and like you can choose what subjects you want to study, what you want to get deeper into.
So it's worked out nicely, huh?
Yeah, exactly what both of them
Anything
said.
you guys miss from school, like that you wish if that could be added to your homeschooling experience?
In the breaks when you and your friends go to the canteen and sit and chit chat and eat together. I mean, I love that. That was the best part of school. I mean, socialization of course happens in homeschooling, but in school socializing is actually a bit more effective.
Okay.
Because you're forced to spend a time together. Eventually, friendships are formed.
Yeah. Like forced to sit together for so long that you have to be friends. That makes sense actually. Do you guys feel the same way? Like this school ka friends part was the best part?
Yeah.
Compared to everything else.
Supposing you go to a club or a park to play a sport or do something.
Where are you meeting your friends right now? What's your normal?
So at tennis, I go to meet my friends. While swimming, I meet my friends. So yeah, there are many places I can meet my friends. Also, there's a big homeschooling community where you can.
Do you guys hang out also among the kids with
Yeah.
the homeschooling?
Yes.
How often does that happen?
At least once a month.
It happens pretty often, but after COVID, it kind of went down.
Yeah, I go to a lot of different classes, so like tennis and again my college and all. So I have those separate groups, and then there are children in our building, and then multiple other workshops and like seminars I was able to attend because I have so much time. I met a lot of different people.
So you do meet. So I'm trying to understand what he's saying, and you guys agree also कि मतलब you still kind of miss the school का friends वाला environment, right? So what is lacking then? मतलब you're meeting everybody. You just wish you had more time with them overall. Is that what it is?
No, it's
No,
just
not
that in
really.
school, it's like you had no choice, but you had to meet your friends every day. Here, like all of them have freedom ki we'll meet tomorrow, maybe.
Okay. I mean, you're living.
You can plan it.
You're living the adult life. In my life ये होता है कि हम दोस्तों से बोलते रहते हैं कि मिलेंगे और फिर हम मिलते हैं नहीं मिलते हैं आज
Depends.
नहीं कल next weekend. So you're already having that.
There's also the fact or the parental competitiveness over here. Like there's a lot of stress of like
Competition.
competition between parents,
Yeah.
which brings stress on the students,
Yeah.
which can make it hard for them to learn.
So are you seeing this happen in your friends who are going to normal
Yeah.
school? मतलब क्या दिख रहा है?
I've heard that this is happening, but I've
You've not
really
seen it yourself.
yet.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it. Like they don't even like want to go outside the house. Arey, like I don't want to come. I want to study. I have to study because I have this exam, that exam. And then whenever they meet me, it's like what they're doing right now, I've already completed some months ago. Because of the
I haven't seen it personally, but my friends claim to have seen it.
This idea, this stressful
You know,
environment.
like the parental competition.
हाँ वो तो चलो, you were not hanging out with the parents, but among the kids, do you feel competition? Are they
Yes.
also competing with each other?
Yes.
less educational and more like social.
Social competition, like you know, it's a dog eat dog world.
मतलब किस चीज में? Like gadgets में,
Gadgets
कपड़ों में,
में.
किस में?
Everything.
Everything.
Marks, gadgets,
Mostly marks.
Scores, marks.
Mostly marks and sports.
नहीं पर इसमें तो चलो अगर स्पोर्ट्स और ये सारी में तो तुम भी इन्वॉल्व होगे राइट आर यू ऑल्सो बीइंग एबल टू एग्जिट दैट बिकॉज यू होम स्कूलिंग नो यू आई एम श्योर यू आर इन द सेम बोट एज देम इन दोज रिस्पेक्ट्स के यार मेरे कपड़े ज़्यादा अच्छे नहीं हैं और whatever is that different for homeschool I don't think so isn't it like you're meeting these kids in the
Social
evening.
competition doesn't occur as much in homeschooling.
Why?
Because in school it occurs every day for half of the day. Well, like here, even if it does occur, it occurs only like once a week, maybe for like couple of hours when you're meeting them.
And then you kind of let it go.
Yeah.
Are you on social media?
Yes.
All of you?
I only have WhatsApp.
Only have WhatsApp to social media.
I'm on Discord. I'm on Reddit.
I'm also on Discord. I'm also on Discord.
I'm on Twitter
I'm
as
on
well.
Discord. I'm on
What
Instagram.
What are you guys using on Discord? What?
I just, to be honest, I've just kept my Discord. I don't do much with it. WhatsApp, I only have like my
Family.
it's now family contacts, and then since now I'm in college, I also have my teachers' contacts.
Okay, right.
The school, the college group.
But you're all using YouTube, right? YouTube to
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
And you're not.
Who doesn't use YouTube?
But देख कई घरों में मना है यार. Like some people don't like that.
Put limit and all. So
Yes.
And what about
Because
Instagram?
To be
Instagram, I
Instagram.
don't have Instagram.
I don't use Instagram.
So
I use Instagram to post my art and guitar
Oh,
stuff.
nice, awesome.
So like my mom asked me if I want Instagram, but I thought of it like something like I would get addicted to, and I didn't want that. So.
Are you seeing something like that in your friends? Are they on social
Yes.
media?
Yes.
Yeah, a lot more than us.
A lot.
One of my friends is absolutely addicted to reels and shorts. That's all he talks about now. What shorts he watched, what he found funny in them. Like all he talks about is funny shorts.
तो वो क्यों? Is there a difference in you guys, your experiences and their experiences that leads to more or less social media usage?
I think homeschooling makes you think more practically when watching YouTube videos. Like you're gonna watch better, high quality videos.
Because you're looking for something specific?
Yes. And instead of scrolling through in reels or shorts. I mean, of course, it does happen, but it's not as common as it does with traditional school.
Mother, you guys are saying that you're going onto YouTube for a very specific problem that you need solved, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like questions being answered.
As opposed to just entertainment.
Yes.
There it is again because of school they don't get access to the mobile that much, and because everybody around them has such active like internet and social media life, even they want to like join in.
It's a domino effect.
I have a big question for you guys. Who is homeschooling for and who is it not for?
Homeschooling, like the student requires a lot of dedication. They need to know what they need to do. They need to do the research on which board they want to do. It could be like IGCSE, NIOS. So yeah, they need to do a lot of dedication and they need a lot of motivation too. And of course, the parents also need to do their job because homeschooling also involves like the parents teaching the student. It's not just the self-studies to like clear up basic concepts.
How much time does your family maybe spend with you on an average in a week? Matlab, when you need help for studies?
Like my mom sits with me throughout, like while solving a paper or anything. Like she'll just sit there, like she'll just be there, you know.
Yeah. She's doing her own thing, but she's there.
She's there, you know, teaching me, like making me understand. And sometimes like if my mom doesn't understand, then I could go to my dad who will explain it to me better. This happens especially in physics and maths.
Right. That's his forte.
Special.
So what's again, in a week, how much time do you think your mom and dad might give you? You will need from them.
I don't know, like it depends on what subject.
What's the maximum amount of time you've ever sat with your mom where she's actively teaching you, not doing her own?
Once like we were doing some studies, like some basic concepts, like clearing up some basic concepts that I was not understanding. So I feel like a big amount I can't really name the time that she spent with me. I don't know.
Okay, let's say there is a homeschooling parent, somebody who's considering this idea.
Yeah.
And they're watching this and they're wondering, यार बच्चों को कितना time देना पड़ेगा?
Yeah.
I also have a job, my husband has a job, my wife has a job, whatever, and they're trying to figure out कि how much time should I set out for my child? What is your suggestion? कि अगर आप parents हो तो कितना time?
If you have any free time and if you don't have any work that time, and maybe you could spend some time with your child answering the questions that they have.
But there's no
clearing
minimum.
No, there's no minimum or maximum. Just answer as much as you can.
That's all.
Yeah, like clear the concepts is all I'm trying to say here.
Got it. Got it. And if the concepts are already clear, you're already on your way, then the parents are chill. You don't have to do anything.
Yeah, if your concepts are clear, then you can just start solving papers, like questions on those. Search up some like YouTube videos to if you have any more questions, but your parents aren't around. Yeah.
I think homeschooling is to like do homeschooling properly. You need at least one of two things, which is either you need to be very accountable for yourself,
Yeah, which is what he said as well. You have to be
or
dedicated.
your parents need to have enough time to like
Make you
properly
accountable.
teach you. Yeah.
To hold you accountable. Huh? Got it.
And like one sign which could be to start homeschooling is if you're in school, it's taking up too much of your time and you want to learn something new, you want to do something, but because of school you don't have enough time to practice it or like join a class for it, explore it, then homeschooling might be an option.
It's an interesting thought. You are not doing homeschooling because you don't want to go to school. You're doing homeschooling because you want to do something else that school is maybe holding you back from. Okay, that's a good idea. It's a positive reason to do something.
I'll just share a hot take.
Hot take with Isha.
Yeah. Regular schooling is good for those who want to live a life that was predetermined for them before they were born.
मैं म्यूजिक इफेक्ट्स डालूंगा इसमें.
Yeah.
And homeschooling is for?
Homeschooling is for those who want to carve their own path for the future.
बहुत बढ़िया, मज़ा आ गया भाई, इसके लिए तालियां. क्या बात है. तो एक काम करते हैं, जस्ट एक गेम खेलते हैं. ये लो, एक ठीक है. सो फर्स्ट थिंग इज एवरीबडी राइट 3 words in your notebooks. So now first is write 3 words that describe homeschooling for you. One word.
No, mine will be last.
सारे के एक word बोलेंगे.
It's very secret. You know, it'll be the last.
कैमरा पे है. Secret क्या secret? What secret?
No, like say, you know, they say save the best for the last.
Oh अच्छा, ये the best. It's not the secret. वो competition शुरू कर दिया इसने. अब तो देखते हैं points मिलेंगे. ठीक है, चलो. What are your words about homeschooling? Go.
Trailblazer, innovate and create.
क्या बात है, तालियां. इसके second time. What a hot take. हाँ, go.
Independence, freedom and creativity.
Independence, freedom and creativity. Independence भी है, freedom भी है. In case पहली बार आपको समझ नहीं आया, दोनों. हाँ, मैं पहले बोलूँ या आप पहले बोलोगे?
Okay, you can say.
नहीं, actually you go first.
No, it's like.
अच्छा, I'll say one, you say one. Okay.
Okay.
Self-paced. Correct.
Self studies.
Muft, free, muft. Is it muft?
Not most. That's free in price.
That's free and?
That's free. That's like free as in you don't have to pay money.
I'm saying it's totally free, right? You have to you have to spend no money. Am I right?
No,
No? Why?
you gotta spend some money.
Yeah, you gotta spend it on like textbooks you need to buy for the curriculum.
Classes. you want to attend.
Classes, you know.
So it's not free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you have to pay for the
Free
internet
as
that you
in
use.
मुफ्त.
नहीं, वो freedom वाला free नहीं, मुफ्त वाला free बोल रहा हूँ.
मुफ्त वाला फ्री नहीं है.
मुफ्त आहे. No?
नहीं.
If you really want it to be, it can be.
It can be free.
Yeah. But that's a topic from another time. That's unschooling.
That's unschooling. Why? What's unschooling? What's the difference?
Unschooling is like a even more like open version of homeschooling ki
Classified homeschooling.
whatever you want to do, you do.
Yeah.
Classified
You
homeschooling.
study when you want, whatever you do.
Enjoy.
Enjoy life.
Okay. Then
Dedication.
वाह, क्या डेडिकेशन. मैंने बचपन में एक जोक सुना था कि पता है
Daddy का vacation.
मैं कभी डेडिकेशन के बिना बाहर नहीं. I was on the radio at some point. I don't know why it was funny, but I found it damn funny. My turn.
Yes.
Homeschooling is total time pass.
No.
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 You again dedication, self study. It's a lot of work.
वो तो तुम इसलिए बोल रहे हो ना क्योंकि कैमरा चल रहा है. अदरवाइज तो टाइम पास कर रहे हैं बंदे सारा दिन.
टाइम पास तो होता है पर पढ़ाई ज्यादा होती है.
पढ़ाई ज्यादा होती है. नहीं, छोड़ो.
Time pass इसलिए होता है because we have so much time, we cannot, I don't know what to do.
Like after studying, we have
टाइम है तो पास क्यों नहीं करे?
Yeah.
मतलब तुमने स्टडी खत्म कर लिया उसके बाद टाइम पास.
Yes.
हाँ.
Of course.
झूठ बोल रहे हैं, झूठ बोल रहे हैं. ठीक है, मेरा 1 out of 3 आया है. ठीक है. लास्ट वन.
Customization.
Customize. Beautiful. ठीक है, तो मतलब basically it's free. You can create stuff, you can innovate, you have time to pass, and you have to have dedication. ठीक है.
Yes.
अब लिखो 3 words जो लोग सोचते हैं homeschooling है. What people think homeschooling.
Oh, this is going to be easy.
Okay.
This time I'll be going first.
It's not the best anymore.
No, it's still the best, but this time the saying has changed, you know.
Go.
Yeah.
Tell me.
So, this is what I hear a lot from parents. So, like, they're like, you know, my mom is like, oh, I homeschool my child. Then the parents are like, oh, really? So, how does he make friends? That's the first thing that comes up to the mind because, you know, socializing.
Yeah.
So, I feel like what many people think of homeschooling is non-socializing.
Non-socializing. Nice.
Majorly, people think less study.
Less study. Yeah.
Indoctrination.
Indoctrination?
Yeah.
On what? For example?
People, not that there isn't mostly that in India, but people outside India think that homeschooling is like you keep the child locked at home, you don't let them interact with anybody else, you're forcing them with their own beliefs.
Okay. Interesting. And it's not like that for you guys. You're meeting
Absolutely
everybody.
not.
Absolutely not. It's freedom.
Ulta कह रहे हो तुम तो.
Yeah.
All right, my turn. I think it's hipsters. It's for hipsters only. Isn't this true? Like, do you not feel like people think you're basically hipsters?
Because of social media and all, like the parents who homeschool their children are seen as hipster parents.
And social media पे वो दिखाते भी वैसे ही है ना थोड़े. हम जंगल जा रहे हैं आज.
My parents are not hipsters, they're conservatives.
They're conservatives. Interesting, huh? So then it's not actually obviously for hipsters only.
Of course
Hipsters can do homeschooling. You're most welcome. But it's not just for hipsters. All right.
Yeah.
Time pass. Many people think that it's time pass.
Oh, I wrote that.
Yeah. कि बस चिल कर रहे हैं बच्चे.
Yeah, like they're just chilling around. They're not really studying.
तुम्हारा chill versus work का balance क्या है? कितना? How much
60,
chill?
60% work. Wait, no, wrong. Work is chill.
एक और बार. Third time.
Oh wow.
Hey, hot takes with Ishan, chapter 3. No, but seriously, how much chilling and how much working? Because in school, I can tell you, मैं topper था. तो मैं सारा दिन पढ़ाई करता था. तो मेरा chill time was maybe 1 hour a day max. Otherwise, it was all work.
So like, I would study as much as I could, and after that, like I reached a saturation point where I could not take in any more information. I would just go play tennis or play
that's fine.
swimming, or do anything I like. And then maybe later at the night, maybe I could do some studies.
But
like
do you
only
have
a bit.
do you have like down weeks where the whole week you didn't study?
Yes, absolutely.
Is
That
it
happens
possible?
to me. Happens to me.
या फिर डंडे पड़ते हैं फिर घर पे?
No.
happens.
No. Like,
मम्मी को गुस्सा आता है, पर रंग नहीं पड़ते.
no, like, would you consider like studying for like 1 hour?
No, किया ही नहीं पूरा हफ्ता.
नहीं वैसे नहीं होता.
Exactly, full.
Full week कभी नहीं किया.
But I think once when
But
I
dip होता है.
once I think like 2 or 3 times when I had malaria, like I got relapses of malaria.
अबे मलेरिया के टाइम किसी ने नहीं बोला पढ़ाई करने के लिए भाई क्या कुछ भी. अच्छा चल next.
Disorder.
Okay, disorder.
Yeah, disorganized could be other because they feel that because there is no school, there are no teachers, there are no periods, then you don't have to get up early. That means your whole schedule
You
is.
guys wake up early?
Yeah, I wake up at 6.
No, not that much.
Thank God.
I wake up at
I wake
7.
up at 6, so I'm gonna be the odd one out over here.
I feel like the only reason for me to do homeschooling is that I don't have to wake up at 6.
I wake up randomly at like 4:35 and I stay up at like, why the hell am I up? And then I go back to sleep and then wake up at 8.
Here's the funny thing. I wake up like if I wake up at 7, I go and yell at my parents who are not waking me up at 6.
I'm happy if I wake up at 7.
No, but there are people who are morning birds, yeah. Like it's a thing. My wife is a complete morning bird.
I'm an exact opposite. I like night.
You like nighttime?
Yeah,
Huh?
I stay
also like
awake
nighttime.
like some
Night
like once a
time-
week. I stay awake till
Night time, early morning, the chillest time in the world.
Yeah. Okay, but disorder. So you guys don't feel like your homeschooling is disorderly?
It's organized organization.
It's totally organized. Huh? You know what you're doing. Your
we
plan
know
is
what we
clear.
are doing, but to
Sometimes
somebody
the
else
path-
it will seem that
The path is clear.
Surgeon बनना है.
Yeah.
To my friends, it seems like organized chaos. like every day is new, it's completely different, but things are still happening.
And you have a vision of where things fit into the larger
Yeah.
scheme of
Yes.
things. You guys,
Yeah.
okay, cool. Next.
Random, same thing.
Hey, I also have random. People do think it's random. कि आज कुछ कर लिया, कल कुछ कर लिया. They don't get it.
आज मैं ऊपर, कल मैं नीचे.
अच्छा, I have indisciplined.
Yeah.
People do feel.
Indisciplined people do feel that.
Is it though?
No. I mean, like,
Depends.
depends on each child, I feel like.
Depends.
तुम्हारा कैसा है? तू तो 6 बजे उठ जाता है. तो
You might.
सुबह उठ के मार्च पास
Okay,
भी करता
so
है ना?
to get an honest opinion, you will have to ask my parents.
I have already spoken to your parents.
I'd be very biased.
They
then.
said you wake up at 6 and you go back to sleep at 6:10.
Yeah.
What's the
Wait,
point?
What's the point?
You just wake
Okay,
up
I'm
at
going to
6.
be very biased then. I'm going to be biased. So,
Bias is fun.
Say,
I'm very disciplined.
you're very disciplined. Are you really?
Yeah.
So then what does that look like when you say you're disciplined?
So,
What
like,
makes you say that?
I self-study, so, like, I don't put much pressure on my mom. Like, you know, she's not worried all the time if I'm studying or not. She knows I'm studying, so that's why she can trust me. So, yeah.
And you're not?
Okay, so I'm not
ठीक है
that
यार,
disciplined.
उसको सर्जरी करनी है यार. उसको
I'm not
discipline
that
चाहिए.
disciplined.
तू
I'm really
designer
not.
है, तू relax
I'm
कर.
really not that disciplined. I just
I am.
But it works out still?
yeah.
Or do you feel like you could have done things faster? Or
Because of my classes, which are at a set time, I feel like I have to do stuff in between that time. So like some level of discipline is there. But like if there were absolutely no classes, there would be little indiscipline.
now you'll be having fun on Valorant.
Yeah.
I'm very sad to say this, but I am not disciplined.
No?
No.
You want to be?
Of course I want to be. Who doesn't?
तो तुम्हें स्कूल जाना चाहिए ना वापस वहाँ पे डंडे मार के सीधे करने तुम्हें.
नहीं.
That is fake discipline.
That's fake discipline.
Once the teacher leaves,
That discipline
That is like
and fear.
that is like how you take, like if a dog is disciplined, it's like how you take a dog, put a collar around it and pull it by the leash.
Motivation here is one treat. Sit, boy, sit. Yes, there you go, treat.
Start.
All for that one treat.
स्टार लगा दिया नोटबुक पे. Yeah. I feel you. So मतलब discipline you feel like has to come from within. Otherwise
Yeah,
there's
it
no
has to
point.
come from within. It needs to have motivation too.
अंदर से. Not because somebody is giving you one.
No, under say. You need to feel it from inside.
one question which I
Yeah,
want
what-
people to stop asking me is, where is homeschool located?
Where is Homeschool located? I was about to say that. No, so once my mom was on a call, okay?
Oh, shit.
My mom was on a call, okay? So she's the admin of the Homeschool community group. So she got a call from a person who said like, yes, so I heard you ran Homeschool.
Where can
Where
we come?
can we enroll?
Oops.
And my mom already on the previous call had sent them all the information about what homeschool is. Then she's like, please read first and then come back to talk to me.
Okay, fair enough. And anything else that people, if you wish people would stop asking?
If you have homeschool, who teaches you?
No, who teaches you? Yeah, ये तो चलो पूछेंगे हाँ, बेचारे. हाँ.
Again, and one more question is, okay, so you do homeschooling, so a teacher comes to your home.
Oh, yeah.
That is
Okay.
again.
घर पे ही हो जाता वो स्कूल तुम्हारा. Got it. And 8 teachers come, one for every period.
Like and subscribe right now.
Comment, like, subscribe. It helps the channel thrive.
Yes.
The bell keeps you notified. Thank you very much.
Thank you.